أعمق بكثير من مشكلة الإخوان، لأن أفكارهم يعني تقوم على الرأي الواحد وعدم يعني قبول الرأي الآخر.
The Salafit is before they were just practicing religion and they just interested in religion, and afterwards they were now want to involve inside political life, and that is a new system. But the idea of the Salafit, they have one opinion, and anybody who is not with them, he's against. They are against them, so against him or anybody. So if you are, they will not accept anyone from your opinions, and you are all your enemies if you cannot be with the Salafi.
وهناك دول في المنطقة معروفة بتدعم التيار السلفي في مصر، سواء عن طريق المال أو عن طريق الفكر والكتب اللي بتتوزع والقنوات الفضائية اللي بيتم تمويلها لنشر الفكر السلفي في مصر.
And there is a lot of people who's like trying to help the Salafites to get stronger by gaining more publicity, by marketings, by different pressure, by different advertising between people. Even there's a lot of businessmen who's like just funding, or people who's funding to build TVs for just this Salafite people where they can educate about their religions and what they're thinking about to the people.
السلفيين لم ينتشروا في مصر إلا في المناطق الفقيرة والمناطق قليلة التعليم، ولذلك أرى أن يعني مواجهة السلفيين تبدأ بتحسين الحالة الاقتصادية، وتبدأ بالتعليم الجيد، وتنتهي بالتعامل مع وتشجيع الأصوات المعتدلة عند الإسلاميين، لأن الشعب المصري بشكل عام هو شعب وسطي يرفض التطرف، وعلى الجميع أن يعمل على عزل الأصوات المتشددة، ولكن بدون مواجهة عنيفة، ولكن بالفكر. الفكر يواجه الفكر.
The idea with the Salafis that they are just going and working in the poor areas where people they are not educated, they're having a lot of economic problems and they want some help, so they find the support from the Salafites, so they just be involved with them. And there's people with their economic problems, so the Salafit, they just find their ways in just in all these areas. That's why, we are in that movement. We're trying to find a way where we can enter these random areas and these poor areas and to educate these people. So our demands now, it's like to find to educate these peoples and give them education, try to raise awareness about democracy between them, promote another values of humanity, and also encourage the central voices between them, and what else? Modern. And also let them understand the meaning of being liberals and democracies and like the new
moderate.
And also the modern.
Very good. Could I just ask, because we're running out of time here, could I just, one sentence, first from Salim, one sentence, how do you see the future? I mean, any optimistic, or how would you?
Yeah, I'm optimistic. The situation is we already won some freedoms in Tunisia, like freedom of expression, and some basic freedoms. And now the question is how much more freedom we will get. So I'm absolutely optimistic.
Very short.
أنا واثق أننا سنصل للديمقراطية، لأن دماء الشهداء التي سالت ستكون حافز لنا حتى نكمل التحول الديمقراطي مهما كان الثمن.
I trust my peoples and myself that we will arrive to the democracy, and we will find a good future for our peoples by just remind ourselves of the murders, bloods of the people who've been just killed in Tahrir Square. So this blood always will be inspired for us to complete our to gain good futures.
Stefan.
I'm pretty optimistic in a sense that, I mean, democratic transition or, any path to democracy is not a straightforward one. So, let's not be disappointed if things don't go, as fast as we would like them to go. If, there may be some stage of, what some would call authoritarian restoration. You could see that, we know in Europe, we've seen, revolutions and, and transitions to democracy taking decades. So what is happening actually in the Arab world for the moment goes very fast by those standards. So, it makes, I think, observers quite optimistic. And I mean, and at the same time, with the situation was so terrible that, it can just be better anyway. I mean, it's not, whatever happens is going to be better than what it was. So.
Shad.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot at stake here. I mean, Tunisia was the first Arab revolution, so it has high symbolic value, even though the media seems to have forgotten it. And Egypt is the bellwether for the region. It's the most populous Arab country, 1/4 of all Arabs. So this isn't just about Tunisia and Egypt, it's about the transformation of an entire region. And other countries are watching very closely to see whether Egypt can potentially become a model for promising democratic change in the region. If the opposite happens and Egypt, for whatever reason, fails and descends into chaos, again, that's going to have a ripple effect, and that's going to strengthen the forces of autocracy outside of Egypt. So there's a lot riding on what people like Mustafa and Salim are trying to do in these countries. So let's wish them the best.
Thank you so much all for coming and participating.